Hello everyone. Today's classrooms are becoming more and more diverse. This diversity can be seen in learners' gender, and also these learners come from different cultures and different backgrounds. They differ also in their first language, they differ in their experiential backgrounds, their readiness level, interests, and they learn in a variety of ways. Now, in some trials to overcome these problems and to teach for all these students, for all this variety, Tomlinson in 2003 started talking about differentiated instruction as a new method or new approach to language teaching and learning. Well, in this approach, Tomlinson explains that a teacher should proactively plan varied approaches to what students need to learn, how they will learn it, and or how they can express what they have learned in order to increase the likelihood that each student will learn as much as he or she can, as efficiently as possible. She explains that the teacher's role should be as a facilitator or a guide to the students. The teacher should assess students' readiness in different ways. A teacher should also know the students' interests, create a variety of ways for students to collect information, and knows that students differ in learning needs. A teacher also is expected to allow students to explore their own ideas. Teachers also should allow students to exhibit what they have learned in a variety of ways and work hard to develop a community of learners. These members of this community of learners also are expected to collaborate together and teachers should help them do that. Teachers should teach for success through scaffolding and building on prior or previous knowledge and experiences. Teachers should plan with flexible grouping in mind, and also teachers should believe that a classroom of active learners is better than one of passive learners. Well, it's a difficult job for teachers, and the question is, how can teachers do all of these things? Now, the question is, how can teachers differentiate their instruction? In other words, how can they create different tasks that can appeal to the diversity of learners in their classrooms? Well, the answer is thanks to technology and Web 2.0 tools. According to McAllister and Shaw 2006, they say that 90% of children between 5 and 17 years of age use computers. 94% of teens use the internet for school-related research. Teens spend more time online using the internet than watching television.
Here is what you can do. Just go to edublogs.org and create a blog free of charge. You don't need to pay anything for that.
This blog can then function as a platform where you and your students can meet. You can post some activities for your students, and your students will start commenting and interacting with each other to answer the tasks that you post on the forum.
For example, you teach a unit about teenage problems. What you can do is that you can go and collect some photos from the internet around the topic, showing young people facing different social problems. Then you can upload this collection to Animoto. Go to animoto.com and create a slideshow or a picture show showing these different pictures. Then you will get an embed code. Copy the embedding code and paste it on your blog. in order to create an activity in a link in the blog. Then you can write some questions around the topic and ask your students after the lesson to go or as homework to go to the website, to the blog, log in and try to answer the questions after they see the pictures. You will find that students here will start posting comments and interacting with each other, interacting with the teacher, and they will learn in a fun way. In your blog, you can also add some useful links for the students to practice English outside the classroom on their own. For example, you can add some useful grammar links for writing, reading, speaking practice, listening practice, whatever they need. And just add a link to your blog and ask your students to use these websites if they want. Another advantage is that if you are using PowerPoint presentations in your teaching, you can just simply go to AuthorStream, upload your PowerPoint presentation onto the server, then you will get an embed code. Take the embed code to your blog, post it there, and you will give the chance to your students just to go and retrieve the presentations, the grammar presentations, whatever presentations you have, to retrieve them in any time they want. And this will be very helpful for them for exam preparation, exam practice, and if they have any missing information that they need to find more about. And at the same time, they can ask you some questions about your presentations by just adding comments. More than that, you can go to voicethread.com and create a slideshow around a topic or an argumentative topic or any topic for discussion, then upload the pictures, embed it into the blog, and ask the students to comment. And actually this website or this tool has many advantages. Students can choose the way they like the most in order to comment. They can comment by just typing a text, they can record an audio and comment by an audio, or a webcam. They can use their webcam audio video in order to comment, or they can upload a file as a comment on the pictures they see. They can also doodle. It's a lot of fun and it's very communicative and collaborative. Another thing that you can do is to go to Voki.com or Devolver, create an animation, a cartoon character that can talk. This is good as a listening practice for the students. They will listen to this character and answer a question related to the talk of this cartoon character.
Well, these are just few examples about what you can do with a blog. Actually, there is no limit to what you can do as a teacher in order to help your students practice English inside or outside the classroom. More than that, or more beneficial than all of that, is that you can encourage your students and train them in order to create their own material by using these different tools, post it on the blog, and ask the students to interact with each other, commenting on each other's material. Here you will see that it's a very communicative activity. It is very interactive, and students will be independent, and all the process is learner-centered. The teacher can work as a facilitator, as a guide, and here your classroom will be a real community of collaborative learners. Now back to differentiated learning. These web tools can help teachers differentiate their instruction and create different activities or a variety of activities that can help different kinds of students who learn in different ways and they have different learning styles and strategies. We can see that these tools can help audio learners, visual learners, and kinesthetic learners who learn by doing. Thank you very much for watching. I welcome your comments.